Today we're going to be talking about how to make your own soda. Now I'm not talking about the kind of soda pop that you have to buy a machine and it sits in the corner of your kitchen. I'm talking about making something that's good for you, that's cheap to make, that doesn't take up space in your kitchen, and also that's super easy. Oh yeah, all those things, and it tastes great. It's a win-win-win. If you look right here, I have two bottles. This is the type of bottle I use. I got it from Aldi's, and Aldi's has this lemonade for $2. So you can get the bottle and the lemonade, that's fizzy as well, for $2. But I'm not really interested in the lemonade so much as I am the bottle, because it has a really nice stopper at the top. It seals really well so that I can use it for making my own soda. Here is my finished soda. If you can see on the top, you see the fizz that's going on right here? That's a good indication we are there. So I'm going to set that to the side for now, and I'm going to get started on my Kefir Whey Soda. Now, if you're concerned because I'm saying the word whey, as in W-H-E-Y, yes, we are making it from the whey of a dairy product. But if that concerns you, you can get kefir grains for water, and I do have some already in some water here. I'm going to take a dishcloth, and this is a clean cloth, even though it doesn't look like it. It's because I have a working kitchen. I don't have a kitchen that is, spotless all the time. My kefir, this is the second fermentation, so it's 48 hours. I've strained the grains and it's sat in the cupboard for another 24 hours. I'm now going to take and pour it in here, and basically I'm going to make cheese. So if you think, oh, you're wasting all that, no, I'm really not. The whey is coming out at the end, and it is in there for right now, and I'm going to set my jar to the side. Underneath, we should start seeing something drip through, and there it is on the bottom. The whey is coming down. I'm going to leave this alone for a while. It's going to take quite a bit. In fact, in the end, I'm probably going to have to wring the towel to get all of the whey from the kefir to make the cheese. Milk kefir and any kefir grains will procreate, and you will have more. And so you will need to find friends, relatives, neighbors to give them to. Here is what milk kefir grains look like in the milk. Currently, this is very slowly fermenting in my refrigerator. I'm going to get out a plastic spoon in order to show you what they look like. I don't want to use metal because metal can react negatively with the grains. They're already starting to eat my milk, which I put them in the fridge so that they would hibernate. I didn't want them to get away from me. But this is kind of what they look like. They're nice and big, meaty cultures. And just, whoop, there they go. And like I said, they're just going to continue to grow. Kefir is a probiotic food that you can actually replace a lot of things from the grocery store with. Buttermilk, sour cream, cream cheese. You can make your own cheese out of it. It's great for in recipes. It's wonderful in a smoothie. And with all of those probiotics, and it does have yeast, but it is a beneficial yeast. With all of those cultures in there, it'll actually restore and help your biome. So there's a lot of videos out there that talk about how it can help leaky gut and Crohn's disease. It can really help with that. Some of the other digestive issues that people have. I started getting into this because I have a son who's diabetic. And I heard that, or I read that kefir can actually help with blood sugars. And there's a lot of study going into diabetics and that their condition may be restored, or the catalyst for it might have been not a healthy biome, not a healthy gut. And so I'm helping my son, and it is working. His blood sugars have come down. I have a clean bottle here that I'm ready to make my probiotic soda in. And I'm going to need a funnel. When I normally make this, I like to put ginger in it. which is a nice way to also add a little more probiotic punch to everything. I'm going to pour about half of a cup into here, and I just want to look at how much. I'm actually above a cup. I'm going to just kind of eyeball it. Okay. I'm using 100% pure apple juice. I want it to be as pure as possible. Some people swear by organic. I don't. I don't need it to be that special. And I'm just going to pour it in. I want there to be a little bit of space at the top of the bottle so that when I do burp these sodas or open these sodas all the way, they don't explode on me, which can happen. I'm going to give it about that much space at the top so that it's got some room to breathe a little bit. And like I said, I normally put ginger in with these. I do like the flavor of ginger, but I'm not going to for this one. And that's it. You leave that alone for like 2-3 days and you're going to have an amazing soda. So this is just apple juice. You should hear it make that lovely sound when it's ready. I also have my 2 other bottles, and if you notice, I have labeled them with the date because I very much want to know when I made these. Ooh, that's nice. And you see all the fizz coming up. This one not as violent as I had anticipated, but there is still that lovely. I still have to burp these because if I don't burp them, they can get away from me. All right, here's the one with the ginger. The one with ginger I'm a little more nervous about because, as I said, ginger can create its own probiotics. Woo! There's a little bit of little charge in that one as well. Lovely. Look at that. I'm going to have some of that. Look at that come up. Close up my apple one again. I'm going to pour a glass. We're going to see how this goes. That is beautiful. That has got some lovely fizz to this. Amazing. Just really delicious. The kefir whey needs to have something to eat in order to create the fizz, or rather the yeasts that are in it, the beneficial yeasts. And they eat some of the sugar, which gives you that lovely fizz. That's their burping. But not enough of it has been eaten to give us that explosion, because it's only been a couple of days. Right now it's the 4th. And so I made them on the 2nd. If I leave them alone too long though, they can explode. People have said that their bottles have exploded in the basement when they've left them alone. So you want to be proactive in remembering them. Set some kind of timer on your phone to remind you to go check them or burp them as necessary. There's no alcohol in this. You don't have to worry about that. Not like kombucha. Kombucha is a tea ferment that will give you an alcohol, kind of a little bit of alcohol in the brew. This should not. So it may have a lot of fizz. It may look like it might be coming into it, but you can very safely give this to your kids without worry. And it's better for them, right? Who wouldn't want that? A few sips in and it's still got a lot of fizz, I'm just loving it. If you can see the side of the glass, it is all fizz, all in here. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Almost like a champagne. Just an amazing and tasty, tasty concoction. If you would like to get your hands on some kefir grains, what usually happens is that people share them from person to person to person. There are companies online where you can buy them, but I found it's best not to get the dehydrated grains, but actually get live cultures They just work better. It's really hard to see some of the dehydrated grains because they're so tiny because they've shrunk down to almost nothing. So when you have the live grains, it's a nice meaty culture. You can see it like this one, where you can actually see it and strain it out.
This is how it began. A small cafe by the door. Sip